All right, guys, I'm back on YouTube again, making another video. I just had something I wanted to show everybody that we're kind of getting ready for this season. I got some paint to do yet on it, and really, I'm excited about it. Here she is. She is a 14-foot wide mower. I got a little work to do to it yet. This is where the battery is on it. I put a deep cell cycle marine battery in there, and I've got I'm gonna put a new seat on it. I got the blades off of it right now, greasing these up. I'm putting new grease zerks on them as well. This has I think it's 61 horse engine in it, Ford 4-cylinder in there, as you can see. Pretty nice. I painted it. I got some more black to paint on it and everything. So it still has a little ways to come yet. I still got to do some more painting and everything, but let's see right here, because I have covers out here, as you can see. These right here cover the belts that go onto the side mowers whenever you lay them down. But I do want to show you guys, this is PTO driven. I got some more parts coming in, get this thing ready to go. I got all the tires off it right now, and those should be done hopefully Monday. They were supposed to get done earlier this week, but they didn't get done. Something happened and they couldn't get them in. But I kind of want to show you guys what I'm running this year, and kind of just what I'm excited about doing this year. It's kind of my equipment setup, show you what I got going this year. And first thing I'm going to show you is my Skag Wildcat. This is my starter mower that I start everything with. Really nice mower, you know, not super quick, but it's definitely a good 61-inch Skag. Coming over here, I got a V-Ride. This V-Ride's really nice. I bought this brand new last year. I only put 88 hours on it. Really nice mower though for the apartments that I do, things like that. Over here I have my Skag Cheetah, and I bought this brand new as well on the fleet deal Skag had. Really great mower. This really changed my business, and really just a nice mower. I'm really excited to get out and use it again this year. I've really missed using it. I've got the Vanguard engine on it, 37 EFI, just straight up a machine, guys. Really, if anyone's gonna buy anything, I suggest that it be a Skag Cheetah. I haven't really tested the Skag Tiger Cats out or the Turf Tigers, but I did buy a mower right here. I'll show you. It's actually a Tiger Cat. It's the Generation 1. But if you take a look at it, I mean, I'm putting a new engine on it because I wanted to put a bigger engine on it, and then she'll be ready to go. 52-inch. She has a striping kit on it and everything. So that's kind of what we're doing with that. So we'll have you run 4 commercial mowers this year. 4 commercial mowers, like I said, and then we're going to be running that big 14-footer as well on some of the properties that I do. Now, to show you some other things that I've been doing, you know, in terms of how I enhance my business and how I get more productivity out of it, is I have a lot of these fuel tanks out here. You know, so I can fuel up my mowers and truck right on the spot. I got 2 big gravity feed tanks right here, and so I always got gas here for all my equipment and everything that I have. So that's something that I really love, and that I really just couldn't go without nowadays. Now behind me, as you guys can probably see, I have a dump trailer. I bought that last year in 2020 in the springtime, and it had just paid dividends for me, being able to haul stuff and just dump scrap, and it's already done paid for itself. I mean, just if you don't have one and you have the means to get one, I would highly recommend it. It sure as heck beats you know, throwing stuff off by hand. It saves you time, and it's just a pure money maker. Moving on to the trailer I'm running, I got hay. I picked up hay the other day, actually yesterday, for my livestock. Really nice trailer. I love my trailer, and just really I just can't say enough good things about it. You know, of course, you know, all trailers, just for some reason, it seems like they have light problems or something. And this trailer, you know, just for some reason, my truck, I don't know, my truck's been acting up with electrical stuff. I got to bring it in Monday. But to get everything worked out, all the kinks worked out for the season this year, for this 2021 season, I do think that, you know, having this nice trailer with these nice rims definitely gives it a pop to it and really turns heads when you're driving down the road. You know, I've been going down, you know, to places to mow, and I get out and people have commented on my trailer that it just looks super nice and it's as sharp. And you know, sometimes the wow factor and it factor is showing that you look professional, and that they expect because of the way you look, you're going to do a great job, and that can get you jobs too in the future. So this is the F-150 I purchased. This will be my second full season with it. I had it about 2 1/4 seasons left. I got my logo put on it, and this truck has been freaking awesome. I love it. It has got me business because of how professional and nice it looks. Guys, look, you know, I understand people don't have money to really sometimes get started with the nicest stuff. I didn't have the nicest stuff getting started. It's a building process, but you know, once you start getting it going and getting the nicer equipment and getting things that look a lot more presentable, that's when things can really start to take off. And really, guys, it's really just a consistent grind. And at the end of the day, I realized, you know, not everybody cares as much about what you know, necessarily use as much as you do. They want the job to be done nice. And you know, I had a really nice mower, and you know, in that Skag Wildcat to get me started, and that really helped. That mower really helped. I didn't have a nice trailer. I got a nice truck, then I got a nice trailer after that. But I had a junky single axle trailer, you know, kind of falling apart, and an old 1996 Chevy 1500. You just got to keep building as a process, and once you get going, it's just so easy to keep it rolling. And from year to year, it's really hard to know what you're going to have, because I mainly do about 95% of my clientele are commercial. So a lot of things can be taken away necessarily by another guy trying to take, you know, your lunch or my lunch. And you really got to stay on the ball, going out there trying to get more and take the next guy's lunch. And really, you know, if you can build relationships, you're going to be able to keep stuff a lot longer. And that's my whole philosophy on things. But I want to show you kind of what I'm really working with in terms of my tools. I have tools scattered everywhere. I've been working on this big mower, as you can see right behind me. And pardon for that, but I want to show you kind of what I'm working with. Number one, I've got a great jack. This is like a Harbor Freight jack. It's really nice. And it just gets the job done for getting blades on and off. I mean, it rolls around fine. When we come back here, I got some of the parts of the tires, some races and bearings and things like that. I've got to repack in here. I got my wrenches out. I got this Milwaukee. I just bought this for like the air tires, just in case that, you know, we get it flat or the tire gets low during the year and everything. So I got that this year. I got the Milwaukee angle grinder so I can sharpen blades with it. Big batteries. Listen, guys, if you're going to be getting into electric power tools, stuff like this, you need to make sure you have big enough power in terms of battery sizes to get the jobs done and for the length of time you're using them. Onto this grease gun here, guys. This grease gun's freaking awesome. It beats the heck out of actually doing it yourself, squeezing it a bunch of times. I got all my sockets, got wrenches in here. I'm missing a lot of wrenches because they're out right now. But you know, it's something you need to take time to invest in, is your equipment and how to get jobs done and keeping your equipment maintained, because the faster you can do that, the more time you have to yourself or going out and building your business that you have. So some of the things I like, I have this saw. You know, I really don't use it for the business, but it's good to have. Another big battery. I've got an impact in here. I really like this thing right here. It is a Milwaukee wrench. I'll tell you, I had a video on it. I did a review on a lot of my power tools, but this right here, that right there, really is nice for getting tight spots that you really don't necessarily get. You can't get into with a necessarily a big impact per se. But I've got my other tools over here. I want to show you my big impact. If you want to take on and off blades, you need one of these. These things, this thing is the best, $250 I've ever spent. Just spend the money and get it. Spend the money and get it. And of course, I have a drill right here for a wire brush I use for whenever I weld on things. And then I just upgraded my nice big air compressor. I mean, really nice. I wired in 220 right here into this breaker box because that one wasn't set up. I wired straight into here and have a nice big breaker box right here. I think the cows are just about watered up. So I got this nice reel here. But that's kind of the shop tour for this year. I'm really excited about. And guys, listen, this is going to be a great season. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully we get another great season like we did last year in terms of weather. Last year here in Indiana, we couldn't ask for any better weather, out of, any of the years we had. It was a whole lot easier than we had 2 years ago where it was raining, 5 days a week, through the spring. And really last year was just super great, and I hope everybody has a great year with their lawn care business and just continuing to improve and think about ways to become more profitable. There's a lot of unknown circumstances right now with gas prices. When do you pass that burden on to the consumer, whether it's $2 a yard or whatever, but all those things matter. $1 more a gallon can mean $3,000 or $4,000 extra dollars in gas for the small, guy who mows lawns. Who knows how much it'd be extra for the guy who mows 125 lawns. So, it's just so hard to know what this year's going to hold, but everybody's going to be able to adjust and everything like that. But I'm really excited to show you guys my shop and just kind of show you what we're working with this year. I'm super excited, and I'm going to be taking you guys along to show you guys how this big old thing runs and everything like that. It's going to be super exciting to run. I can't wait to get it going. But I'm getting a phone call. Oh, that's one of my friends. But anyway, hey, I'll see you guys later until the next video.